the contract you signed before you were born. When you're moving through darkness, when life collapses, when trauma hits so hard you can't tell where you end and the pain begins, you need to understand something. This is not random. This is not punishment. And this is not failure. In Kabbalistic teachings, before your soul incarnated, you signed a contract, a soul contract, a decision, a vow, a commitment to walk through specific initiations, not to break you, but to build you. The moment you see that, the moment you realize, I agreed to this, I chose this initiation, everything changes. Darkness stops being chaos and becomes curriculum. Your suffering stops feeling like an attack and starts looking like a path. You move from, why is this happening to me, to, why did my higher self choose this? That beginning is the shift of empowerment. Because if you chose it, then you also chose the strength to conquer it. Most people crumble under trauma, not because they're weak, but because they think darkness is meaningless. When you have no meaning, you have no center. And without a center, you get swallowed by reactivity, emotional dysregulation, shame loops, collapse, disempowerment, compulsions, and addictions. Your body goes into survival mode because your soul feels lost. But when you see your suffering as part of your contract, when you understand you came here to face this, you stop reacting like a victim and you start responding like an initiate. Listen to me. You would never be allowed to face something your soul did not have the strength to overcome. Kabbalah is very clear on this. Your soul evaluated before you enter the physical world. Your strengths, your weaknesses, your past lives, your unresolved karmic threads, your lineage wounds, and your destiny. And then you decide, this life, this family, this collapse, this trauma, this breaking point is the battlefield where I rise. So if you're darkest right now, you're not being punished, you're being activated. When you adopt this lens, every challenge becomes a staircase, every wound becomes a doorway, and every collapse becomes a rebirth. And you stop saying, I can't handle this, I'm not strong enough, or this is too much. And you start saying, this is the contract I signed. This is initiation I chose. And I have everything inside me to transcend it. That's when you stop fighting with your life and you start yielding it. That's when emotional dysregulation fades because the chaos is no longer random. It has meaning, it has purpose, it has direction. You're no longer reacting to pain, you're transforming it. The moment you see darkness this way, you stop being the victim of your story and you become the author of it. You stop being shaped by trauma and start shaping yourself through it. And a new identity emerges, an empowered individual who walks through fire without losing themselves, a soul who remembers its contract, a human who refuses to be ruled by collapse or chaos, and a being who rises because rising was always the plan. You were never meant to stay in darkness. You were meant to pass through it and claim the power that was buried there, because your soul signed for this and you are strong enough to finish what you started.
Sin